Huntington Beach has been a city since 1909 when the first governor, Ed Manning, took office. The original developer of the city was the Huntington Beach Company, owned by Henry Huntington, a railroad tycoon whom the city is named after. Huntington Beach remained a quiet town until the big oil boom in the 1920s. At one point, the population went from 1,500 to 5,000 in 1 month. Throughout the 1930s and 40s, Huntington wasn't known for its coastal development, but rather suburbanization and a growing population. At this point, the oil and car industries were the main source of its economic growth, with numerous freeways installed by the state connecting people in the suburbs and the city. The surf culture was not very widespread yet at this point, and in fact was looked down upon by many who saw surfers as anti-establishment, dirty, lazy bums. With the beach being a great spot for families to get away for the weekend, the younger youth were exposed to this surf culture, and by the 1950s, surfing became part of the California way of life. Of course, Hollywood caught on to the surf craze and produced movies like Gidget in 1959, Beach Party in 1963, Ride the Wild Surf in 1964, and How to Stuff a Wild Bikini in 1965. Also, pop music from the Beach Boys with songs like Surfer Girl, Surfin' Safari, and Surfin' USA in the early 60s helped popularize the culture. Huntington became a surfing hotspot with shops like Jack's Surfboards and Gordy's Surfboards opening up in the mid-50s, and this only reassured the city as a surf culture icon. The first U.S. championship was held in Huntington Beach in 1959 and is known today as the U.S. Open of Surfing. In 1979 through 1980, Mr. McAllister, the mayor at the time, decided to redesign downtown, which suffered from a lack of a development plan. Inspired by the song Surf City from the group Jan and Dean, he brought the surf way of life to the market. The project consisted of building a new beach-oriented downtown made of luxury hostels, restaurants, and surfing retail stores. The International Surfing Museum was built in 1988 and celebrates the local contribution to the international history of the sport. Eventually, in 2004, the Huntington Beach Conference and Visitors Bureau submitted a patent application to copyright for the exclusive use of Surf City, USA. The patent was granted in 2006, and the city succeeded in managing its reputation toward the surfers and the mainstream. It's no surprise that the USA Surf Team makes it its permanent home in Huntington Beach, or that the city serves as the base for the Association of Surfing Professionals, as well as the base for Surfline, the authoritative source for surf forecasting and reporting. Now that you know a little more about the city's history, you may have a better appreciation next time you walk down Main Street, or stroll along the pier, or go in the water.